Hi, I am with PIC's North America Technical Service Team. Assisting me today is Patsy Swine, the newest member of our team. In this video, I am going to show the anatomy of the reproductive tract and some of the practicalities of artificial insemination in swine. Before we get started, I want to take the opportunity to talk about the importance of the basics of modern breeding. In our Reproduction Resource Center, or RRC, located at www.pic.com/resources, you will be able to review and download printable materials, which include bore exposure and heat detection, as well as PCAI implementation monthly assessment to help stay focused on tasks that involve artificial insemination. The material in our RRC is considered best practices, and having the right bores and the right timing is essential for a world-class performance of artificial insemination. We believe it is important to take the time to properly educate your employees of the reproductive tract to help them understand the process that leads to success and why bore power and heat checking is vital to that success. For new staff members, it is important to be aware that currently there are two commonly accepted ways to artificially inseminate a female. One is called artificial insemination, or simply AI, or conventional AI. The other is called post-cervical artificial insemination, or PCAI. The difference is that in AI, the semen dose is deposited in the cervix, while in PCAI, the dose is deposited directly into the uterus. Both require a catheter or rod. In PCAI, a second inner catheter is required that goes beyond the cervix into the uterine body. Let's review the anatomy of the reproductive tract. The external genitalia of the female is called the vulva. You will notice swelling and a change of color, reddish, near the time of estrus with a mucus discharge coming out. Next is the vagina, which is approximately 12 to 18 inches long and connects to the cervix, which is about 6 to 8 inches in length, becoming longer as sows age. This is where you will feel the interdigitating pads when inserting the catheter. Those pads provide pressure points for locking of the catheter. Beyond the cervix is the junction of the uterine body, which has two uterine horns. This is also the birth canal of the piglet. It is important to note that the urinary tract opening that leads to the bladder is located at the floor of the reproductive tract. Last but not least, it is time to visit about the breeding itself. To start, we first clean the vulva with a paper towel to ensure no debris is introduced into the tract. We typically do not recommend washing the sows behind, as this could be counterproductive. Next is to spread the vulva lips to expose the inner tract and slowly insert the rod in an upward motion, a 45-degree angle, to avoid insertion into the urinary tract, with slight counterclockwise rotational movement. The catheter will lock into the interdigitating pads in the cervix. Up to this moment, both conventional AI and PCAI followed the same techniques. In AI, next attach the semen dose and let the natural uterine contractions from the sow and stimulation from the bore do their magic to complete the semen intake. The time taken to fully inseminate is variable, but typically is 3 to 5 minutes long. Avoid squeezing the semen bag or bottle to speed up the process. If you feel that is necessary, your stimulation of the female is not adequate. In PCAI, the next step would be to insert the inner rod. It is important to note that the cervix must be relaxed and not stimulated when inserting the inner rod, so you must wait at least 10 minutes after bore stimulation before inserting all the way through the cervix. If the inner rod is not passing through, pause and wait another 2 minutes and try again. Once the inner rod has passed the cervix, attach the semen dose and squeeze so that the semen enters the uterine body into the uterine horns in a process that takes only seconds. After that, you can remove both rods. Patsy Swine and I both thank you for watching, and please visit the RRC for more information at pic.com/resources.